Down, 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 down. Down. Why am I always... Why is it every time I load in? I really need to just learn to sit down a little bit. One sec. There we go. That's a little bit better, I'm guessing. A little bit further to... Okay. Anyway. Reservation played Mario Party to be made the Let's Play soundboard in one. That sounds such a cool idea. Why can't we do that? I bet we could do that with Phoebe. Oh, fellow Cravers, and welcome. It's me, GD, your favourite shapeshifter anomaly. And today it is Wednesday, the 13th of December, 2023. I hope everyone is enjoying it. And more importantly, happy hump day, everybody. Oh, we are 12 days away from Christmas. A week on Monday is Christmas. I can't believe it is that close already. I hope everybody is ready for Christmas. If not, like I said, you have got technically 2 more weekends left to get everything ready. Of course, next weekend and the weekend that includes Christmas Eve as well, to get all those things gathered and ready. And I hope everyone is going to have a fun Christmas. There is a few things that we do have planned for you guys to enjoy over the festive season as well. I'm looking forward to it. But more importantly, we have got some more Stray Gods tonight. I enjoyed this game so much on Sunday, and I think a lot of you guys did as well, and I'm happy that we are going to continue playing this. So if people do not know what Stray Gods is, it is a role-play musical starring... where did I go deaf for my ear? There we go. Starring, oh, damn it, what's her name? Grace, who has now, so just a little recap. Grace had met with somebody called Calliope, who turns out she was the god of one of the muses from Greek mythology. She unfortunately died in her hands. No idea how she died, but she had given her powers of as a muse to Grace. Went and met the others, so like Athena, Persephone, Apollo, and Aphrodite, who has said that she is the one that killed Calliope, and that because she's a new usurper of the gods. Hey, guess what? Yeah, you have to die. So they gave her a week to try and actually find the real killer. And that's where we are. We are trying to find more killing. Kills. We actually killed her. So that's a little bit of a recap of where we are with Stray Gods. But before all that, we have our usual bits and pieces to do. Starting off with talking about what day it is today. So let me just do a quick refresh on some stuff on here. Sorry about this. There we go. Refresh. So today it is National Violin Day. It's Day of the Horse. But more importantly, it's National Cocoa Day. Yes, get that hot chocolate ready, people. It is time to sit by the fire and enjoy that creamy chocolatey taste. Maybe add a little bit of cinnamon in, some mint. I love it with mint. Hot chocolate with a bit of mint syrup in it is one of the most delicious things ever. So if you have not tried that, I recommend give that a try. But yeah, no, it is national. I will get some hot chocolate after this stream now. Now I know it is officially the day I should have hot chocolate. I think that is a bright way of thinking, don't you all? Yes, good. Anyway, we have got to do our usual bits and pieces as well, and that is also talking about what we've got on the schedule. So here we are, the schedule. Everyone knows the schedule by now. This is our little behind the curtains. So we have got Stray Gods tonight. We are going to be back streaming tomorrow with the start of the Pokemon Scarlet second part of the DLC. I'm looking so forward to this. More and more I see of this DLC, the more excited I am to play it. How is it doing? I don't know what's on my stream thing at the moment. Of course, then we got a premiere of Paper Mario on Friday. Port Pals on Saturday, 2:30 AM. I'm not sure what we're doing at the moment. I think we narrowed it down either to do Mario RPG or some Nancy Drew. We'll keep you guys informed of that. And then on Sunday we have some random nights, and I'm hoping, really hoping, that a certain new chapter of a certain game is going to be coming out this week. I doubt it, because I would love it to be. I'd love it to be on Friday, because if it is, that's what we're doing on Sunday, and I am looking forward to it. At the same time, bricking myself at this, because I know how scary that game is. But enough spoileries of that. That is something to look forward to in the next couple of days. But of course, streamed twitch.tv/GDW2007, youtube.com/CraveYourGames. Including our premieres, goes on to YouTube as well. Well, if there's any changes, fun stuff, and when the schedule comes out on a Sunday, Monday sometimes, depending on what I'm doing, it will come out on Twitter or X at GDW2007. And when we go live, when the premieres go live, you can catch us on our other Twitter handle at CraveYourGame. I get better and better at this every year. Oh, and also Blue Sky, GWEDWEVT. I love saying that. But of course, before we go into the game, we have one more thing to do. Because it is the season of Christmas, we have got our advent calendar, and we have 3 days to open. 3 beautiful days to open. So let's go over to the main screen. Here we are. Is my camera working? A random box on the screen. Here we are. We have our advent calendar. We have the 11th to open. We have the 12th to open. And all the way up here, we've got number 13 to open. So let's start with number 11, of course. What have we got behind door number 11? Oh, wait a minute, I've got an idea why we're doing this. Just to make things a little bit... Oh, we've already got the start of music. Perfect. Yeah. Number 11. Boop. And it is looking like some stickers. Sticky sticks, stuck sticks. Oh, it is stickers. We have got some stickers that are stuck in the box. What are the chances? So yes, some nice stickers. We've got a Lowland Vulpix, we've got a Delibird, we've got a Pikachu, but more importantly, we have the best boy, Snome. We have a Snome there. Is that a sticker? Oh, it is. Sweet. And we've got some... Oh, we've got little things. We've got... That's a sticker as well. Got a few decent ones, but more importantly, we have Snome. So let's put that into one side. I might go and stick that on my little cupboardy wall here. But next, number 12. What is behind door number 12, they all say, and behind number 12, it looks like a single card. I wish these weren't so... Oh, I've got one of these. It is a little bit bent, but it is a Pikachu from... I know that logo, but I don't know what the logo is. But more importantly, it's got a little bit of snow effect on it, I guess. But more importantly, the snowflake, so you know it's from the special packs itself. I can go and sit over there for now. And then we have number 13, because today is the 13th, of course. What do we... Oh, we have a pack. We have a pack to open. Oh, and it's a thick one, which means it is a... an actual full pack, which is nice. How many do we get in this? It said it's on the actual thingy box that I threw away. Oh well. But what we've got, so we've got stream tomorrow, so we only got one to open tomorrow. That is the first time we've only got one to do. But it is Fusion Strike again. Okay. I think the only time I get Fusion Strike is when I'm doing one of these. No idea what's actually in there. I don't know if there's actually anything particularly special to collect. Oh, no, it's going there. There's a code for anybody who is interested. Enjoy the code, thank you. And further over there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop. And it is a Lightning. So we have Double, an Excadrill, a Croconaw, a Cufant, single strike, Pansage with the big eyes, a Voltorb, single strike, Shadow with a rapid strike. We have an Eevee, we have a Durant, and a Gorbis with Fusion Strike. No idea what that means. But yeah, I don't know, nothing really special in those. I prefer the newer stuff, I'm going to be honest, than some of the older packs. If people know, we didn't really get back into doing Pokemon cards until I think it was Scarlet. Well, it was mainly with the Scarlet Violet stuff itself, but I think it was like of later ones in there. But anyway, that is it for the cards. Our Advent calendar for today. So let us close down the camera, like so, wherever it is, and snap. Move this back over there. We can turn down the music. I'll actually mute it. We can switch the game sound to, where is it? That's chorus, isn't it? Like so. And the game capture to the right one. There we go. Is it going to blow up the screen? No, it's actually going to be very small on the screen. Wow. That's interesting. And then I do this, and then do a quick test. Boop. It works, even though it's giant on my head. So, where did I put the... What's behind there? Bam, 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 bam. I'm gonna put properties as well. I am gonna just take my gloves off because it makes it easier for me to play with the controller as well. And do a quick, get my drink ready as well. So let's get this started, shall we? For some more Stray Gods, the role-playing game, as we continue. It's not gonna let me, is it? Oh, it's not there. Continue. Right, so we have a choice here. Either we talk to Persephone. Talk to Mary, go see what Pan wants. I should talk to Persephone or go see what... Or... I feel like we need to go and see Apollo. We kind of, he was off, did go off on a bit of a hissy fit, I'm going to be honest. More importantly, we'll get probably to see more Oracle. Plus he lives at a beach with a lot of... Oh, here we are. Hey, buddy!
Grace.
Yeah. Told you she'd be back.
Thanks, Oracle.
When you stayed with Persephone, I thought that... I didn't expect to see you again.
I thought I'd check in on you. The way you left, well, it was quite the scene.
Yes, that.
That.
I want to apologize for my outburst.
Mm-hmm.
Being around my family brings out the worst in me, I'm afraid.
No, it happens.
It's why I avoided it as possible, and why I should have resisted getting dragged into all this.
Yeah.
Apollo, everything you sang about still applies, even if you got angry.
I know.
We all make mistakes.
Mm.
You pick yourself up, and you try again for
Exactly.
humanity's sake.
I'll think about it, Grace.
Make him sing.
I promise.
Make her sing.
For now, you're in far better hands.
I'll hold you to that. Don't think I won't.
It was worth having a check on him. Short progress. Let's go see what Pan wants. Did say I did owe him a favour for giving me the actual address at the end of the day. If he flirts with me, I'm not gonna be happy. That's my job now.
Say hello, Grace, but I'm afraid that look on your face might be catching.
I just... What is this place?
Nice tree.
It's a garden, darling. Surely even mortals have them.
This
Yeah, but...
building. All those people I pass getting up here. Are they all idols?
Oh, at least some of them. Welcome to Olympus, dear Grace. Our home hidden away in plain sight. Marvelous, isn't it?
I like it.
I've passed this part of the city 100 times. I've never seen this building. Was it always here? Or...
Our Lady Hecate provides glamours that allow certain things to go unseen. Such as my glorious home.
Why are glamours being put in this? Why is the second game that I'm using glamours?
Those invited see it. Those who aren't see exactly what they expect. It's not anywhere as grand as in the old country, but it serves its purpose.
How many idols are there? I've met, what, less than 12?
Oh, I don't know, 20, 30. Our numbers have dwindled so much I've stopped keeping track.
It happens.
No, there were that many gods.
We're not all equally legendary, it's true. Some idols were barely worshipped, others not at all.
Oh,
Indeed, not all of us are idols. Some are merely immortal. Hangers on, if you will. You'll meet them all, given time.
okay.
I don't know, Pan. Olympus seems pretty grand to me.
As if mortals would know any better.
Hey,
This isn't
I'm not a
the
mortal
first time
anymore.
you've been here. I'm sure Hermes took you to Athena's dreary office.
Yes.
That's here? Huh.
Good one, that Hermes. Almost as dull-witted as the original, but biddable.
Hmm?
Idols live here? I mean, Calliope didn't, obviously. Apollo doesn't either.
One must have special dispensation from Our Lady of Wisdom, Athena, before they can take up a private dung heap like Apollo's.
I mean, it's a
Am I
mess.
gonna have to give him my apartment?
That's rather putting the cart before the horse, darling. First, you must outlive the weak.
That's a good point.
Right. Good point.
Mm-hmm.
You asked me to meet you here?
I like the tree.
I did. Though I feared you might decline, considering your rather callous rejection earlier. Regardless, my pride is intact, as is the favor you owe me, which I now wish to collect.
Okay, what do you want?
Oh, sure. I'm totally in a position to help others right now. Lay it on me.
Here's the thing. A friend has begged for my help, and you're far better suited than I to offer what he requires.
Whoa, 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 we're not going down that route.
Key to reach the reliquary where he resides. You help him, and then we're even.
What's that mean?
If that's not enough incentive, the reliquary is also where you'll find the lovely Hecate. A sorceress of her power could aid your quest. What do you say?
This Hecate. Do you think she could help me?
If she's of a mind. She's the goddess of dark magic, the
Of course.
creator of all our marvelous glamours. If anyone can help you, it is she.
Yeah, but at what
And if
cost?
she's not of a mind?
Then she won't help you. Grace, that part is up to you. I can't be expected to do everything, can I?
So
What is
what
this
is
reliquary?
reliquary?
Doesn't that have something to do with the bones of saints or something?
Not those relics. Our relics. The relics of ancient gods. Magical treasures collected over thousands of years. Books, mainly. We store them in a faraway place so no one unsavory can get their hands on them.
But
Unsavory
savory like, yeah.
Unsavory like most. Athena has decreed that these relics are not to be used by any save Hecate and herself. A rather dull waste of so much amassed knowledge and power, but who am I to judge? I'm not leader of the chorus.
This
So-
person I'm to help. What does he want? And why can't you do it?
Well, Grace, there are some things you're better equipped to handle than I. This, as I understand it, is a
What?
delicate matter of the heart.
Oh, okay.
One that requires a muse's hand.
A matter of the heart.
What, did you think I was sending you to rough someone up? Set something aflame? Don't be absurd.
Why
A man
not?
has an issue with his love life. Even if you can't help him, I'll treat the effort as worth the favor.
Okay. So,
If these relics are off limits, does that mean they're dangerous?
Some, but I'm not asking you to chase after any of that nonsense. In fact, I'd advise against it.
But what if one of those relics could help me?
that's cheating.
My, such an adventurer you are. It's possible, but ask Hecate first. She, and I mean this with complete and uncharacteristic seriousness, is not an idol you or anyone wishes to cross.
That is fair enough.
So that's it? Fix up someone's love life? Nothing trickier than that?
Oh, the way you talk, Grace. It makes me blush.
It's just
I
that
trade in willing favors, Grace. If I didn't, no one would want to do as I ask, and then where would I be?
It's got a
I may
point.
seem untrustworthy, but allow me to reassure you. If I wish you harm, you will walk into that harm knowingly and with open arms.
you're saying you can talk me into anything?
Anything you would enter into willingly and with eyes wide open, which covers a great deal.
Flirting time.
Surprisingly ethical of you, Pan.
I find consent wildly attractive, Grace.
Of course.
I'll think about it. But no promises.
Marvelous. The gentleman you seek is named Asterion. Lovely fellow, quite harmless. I'll send a package to your domicile that contains directions and the key you'll need to reach the reliquary.
Okay.
No promises.
Well, if you decide to go, Grace, you'll still need all those things. Say hello to darling Hecate on my behalf, will you?
Okay. Let's go and talk to Persephone next. Might as well go and see what she wants.
Oh, back already, are you? It's just as well. I've asked around, called in some favors, just enough to get an idea of what all the idols are currently up to.
Okay.
Much as I'm loath to admit it, I'm back to thinking Pan may be our prime suspect after all.
Why?
Why Pan? I thought you'd rejected him as a suspect.
I did. It doesn't seem like his style. Pan has always preferred scheming over direct confrontation.
Hmm.
But the thing is, how did he know about you so quickly? What does he hope to gain by sticking his nose in?
A favor or two, I guess.
Half the idols owe him a favor or two. No, he's up to something else. Until I know what it is, I can't discount the possibility that he's involved in all this.
That's fair enough.
I actually went to see Pan at Olympus. I guess that wasn't such a great idea?
It depends. What did he want this time?
He asked me to repay the favor I owe him by...
Oh, thank you for the cheer. Thank you for the bits. Cly, how you doing, buddy?
I'm just cheered 100 bits.
I wonder what his angle is.
Thank you.
Said Clyde, cheered X 100.
Oh no, this is where it goes off mad. Oh no.
What's so interesting about the
Clyde,
reliquary?
said
A magical
Hello.
library of sorts.
We're playing a game called Stray Gods. It's a musical. It's a role-playing musical.
Asks. At the very least,
About Greek
might
gods.
prove to be of help to you, if it's written in her blood.
In modern times.
Her book?
You'll see.
But she has a book.
I want to send you to a party.
Clyde,
Please. When Aphrodite is
said
home.
how is it going?
She and I
It's
are
going
saying
well. I mean, I've had an interesting
it'll give you a chance
week
to
last
find
week,
out what he's really up
but I'm back to normal ish. I feel
Why
better.
party? Couldn't I just go wherever she lives?
Basically, what had happened, I ended up having an allergic reaction. Ended up having to be rushed to a hospital. I'm feeling better now. I can talk. That's my own thing. It's just a lot of it is now I've got to be more careful of what I'm
You
eating.
can put two and two together. A grateful Aphrodite might be willing to tell you what Pan is really up to.
Ooh. Why can't you talk to
You know
me?
Aphrodite better than I do. Can't you talk to her?
She and I don't get along.
Clyde,
So you and Apollo don't get
said oh
along?
damn make you alright.
Even more intensely than that.
Yeah,
Pan said some things
I said I'm a lot
about his
better.
husband. They were true.
It's just
but
trying to find out what it is I'm allergic to.
Suffice it to say, if I showed up at Aphrodite's party, revealing Pan's secrets would be the last thing on her mind.
More secrets.
One wild party with a goddess of love coming up.
Woo!
It's less of
Party.
a wild party and more of a somber affair.
You mean
Boo!
like a cocktail party?
Worse.
Let me put it this way. Apollo will likely be there.
Oh.
Expectations of fun downgraded considerably. I'll let you know what I find.
Clyde, said guess what I just bought today?
Is it something Christmassy? Is it a giant Pikachu? Or is it a giant... Oh, is it a giant snow? I suddenly want a snow. Let's go to the book first.
Clyde,
Oh.
said noob.
Oh, what's happening?
When I opened that shipping container, I was expecting, I don't know, rats.
Yeah.
Where are we?
Instead we have... Where the hell are we?
I just asked that
It's hard to
question.
say. Weren't we going to some kind of library?
No.
Yeah, Pan said there would be books. You like books, right?
I do like books.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, books are cool.
Apparently this reliquary place has all the books you could ever dream of.
A reliquary? Ooh, I bet it has relics. I want a wand of a fireball.
Flyjam. Said it's a 24-karat real silver watch with analog and dialogue such as alarm
How
and
much do you
radio.
actually know
Nice.
about Hecate and this idol
I mean,
you're supposed to
I prefer my smartwatch, but that sounds really nice. Fancy watch. Where's that?
Do you know anything about this Hecate? It's not a name that rings bells.
Let's see. Well, she was the goddess of witchcraft. The
Okay.
really dark kind.
The nice kind.
But she's never really portrayed
sexy
as
kind.
evil. She was more of an
Flyjam.
outsider, lived alone.
Said 235 euros with 5 years of
Do
warranty.
you think that's where we could be?
Nice.
Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I bet knowledge is important to her.
Flyjam.
That could be an angle if you talk to her.
Said without warranty it would have been around 190.
I would always say warranty is important because, especially when it comes to certain prices, it's always good to have warranty.
I'm so glad I brought you, Freddy. I
Oh.
wouldn't know the first thing about any of this.
Nah. Well, I hope it's actually helpful to tell you these things.
Why wouldn't it be?
Because it could all be wrong.
Flyjam.
I would have never
Said
pegged
exactly.
Apollo for a surfer dude with confidence issues.
I would have.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, about this.
The idol we're here to help is named Asterion.
And you know who that is, right?
No.
No. Should I?
That's the Minotaur's real name.
Oh!
You know, big bullhead, horns, lives in a giant labyrinth.
Pan did not mention that.
Oh, we're helping the Minotaur.
Surprised.
Is he dangerous?
This Minotaur. You don't think he might be dangerous, do you?
Well, traditionally he eats people, but
That
he
happens.
was also supposed to have been slain by the hero Theseus.
Well, not so
Flyjam.
slain after all.
Said and I may or may not have also bought a 90 euro band thing for the watch
Maybe
since
he needs to
the other
stop
one
eating all
really
his
sucked.
girlfriends?
Hmm.
Okay, I knew that sounded wrong. The
Oh,
moment-
so you haven't. Oh, okay. Wait, have you already got it, or is it something that you've ordered? Anyway, let's go in.
We should
I
go
want
inside
book.
instead of standing out here in the fog.
It's more of a mist, really.
A mist
I
potentially full of
would
monsters.
say it's a freezing
There you
fog.
go, then.
Flyjam.
Are you really
Oh, sweet,
Got it.
sweet.
favor for Pan?
Mm.
Metal and love lives. Sweet Talk, the goddess of witchcraft. Freddy, who are you dealing with?
The master meddler and sweet talker.
Damn straight.
I look forward to seeing you in operation.
Hi, Lara.
There's no way all this
Welcome.
could go
Stream
poorly.
elements.
Thank you for the follow.
For following Lara Garcia 10.
Hope you enjoy Stray Gods.
Lara Garcia 10.
I'm enjoying it.
Hey
Oh,
there. Lara Garcia 10.
that is one tall. I am very well. That is one tall lady.
Thanks for following.
Sorry about all the messages that's popping up there.
I guess the Titan thing is literal, huh?
I want to see the tall lady. Oh.
Within the reliquary. Who permits this intrusion, this sacrilege? This knowledge is not meant for the likes of you. I shall grind you into the dust from whence you came.
Ah, so she's into that kinky stuff.
I am really sorry if we startled you.
Lara
My
Garcia
name is
10.
Grace. We've never
Said
met
actually
before,
I need
but,
one help. Can I ask
I'm
here?
the new muse.
Yeah, sure. What's up?
I'm Freddy. Big fan.
If I broke a rule, I apologize. Pan didn't mention anything about that. I'm afraid.
Flyjam.
You.
Said Lara Garcia 10. That actually gets me wondering, GDW 2007, how come you don't have a DC?
So a lot of the reasons why I don't have a DC is so we are planning to do something in the near future for the Portal Pals, but it is just taking a little bit longer than we was actually expecting. I've never actually created a public Discord server before, so I want to make sure that everything is set up correctly before we do that, and it's more importantly, it's...
Said can we chat on Twitter?
On Twitter? It depends on what it's about. But yeah, anyway, like I said, with Discord itself at the moment, we are planning to do something with the Portal Powers having a public server open.
Said and am not invited D.
Cly. I forgot what.
Wait, what? You knew Calliope was going to die?
Lara Garcia 10.
I am not informed of
Said
this for
actually it's
another
personal
11
that
months
is
and
why I
3
tell you
days.
can we chat on
Or
Twitter.
I could just tell
Lara
you
Garcia
now.
10.
That cannot
Said
be.
please.
It is written.
Like I said, it's.
Yes, it's right here. Calliope joins Grace's band. They become friends.
Oh.
Months later, there is an automobile accident. and-
Automobile.
Accident? No, that's not what happened.
Are you saying the books are wrong?
But yeah, like I said, it's like I said, it depends on what it is about. But like I said, it's one of those things where, yeah, on Twitter, I barely do sometimes answer my DMs. I'm going to be honest, because a lot of the time I get it about people who are asking about channel art and stuff like that. And I'm going to be honest, if you look into the Portal Powers themselves.
Said well moving on, I gotta get to bed man, it's late and I'm out the whole day tomorrow.
Well, have fun tomorrow, Cly, and thank you for the bits and thank you for joining. Like I said, hopefully we'll get the public Discord channel open for the Portal Pals. Hopefully soon. It's just, like I said, taking a lot longer than I was expecting at the moment. But yeah, hopefully we'll get it working.
They're wrong about this. Calliope was murdered just a few days ago.
Try
That is.
Said always
Thank you.
for your mate.
I
Try
don't
them.
know what to tell you.
Said sire.
You will explain. We will both sit and you will explain.
I will explain.
There will be tea.
There will be tea. There's always
Curious.
tea.
It is clear something unanticipated has occurred, something outside the realm of fate.
Is that even possible?
It is, but I must follow the threads back to their source to find the origin of the deviation. It may take
Of
years
course.
of research.
See you later.
Years? I don't have years.
Lara Garcia
It's
10.
unfortunate.
Said I
If
follow
there
you
is
on
nothing
Twitter,
else,
can you
I
give
must
me a
ask you
follow
both
back?
to leave so I may begin at once.
Yeah, give me a sec. I'll give you a follow. But like I said, it depends on what you are asking in DMs. I'm going to say this now. If there's anything about creating models and stuff like that, I'm going to be honest. At this moment in time, I am not looking for a new model. At this moment in time. And if I do, unfortunately, like I said, I've got certain people in mind to create the model itself. At the moment, once I actually get ready to get that and take the next step of actually getting a new model. I like this look. Look at me. Though I do like some of the stuff that you've got on Twitter. Some of it looks really nice. There we go. One second. Oh. Anyway, let's have a look.
Is there
Yeah.
some way you can help me that doesn't take years? Like a spell or something?
You know not of what you speak. The most powerful magics are long beyond my grasp.
What about the relics? Maybe one of them could.
No. You must
Oh.
have permission from Athena for such access.
Oh.
But your timeline is all messed up. How do you know this isn't?
My agreement with Athena is clear. Now is the time when you leave.
Are you sure about that? Because I'm not going.
It is written.
I'm guessing she doesn't talk to people much.
I don't know. Hecate seems super nice.
And super unhelpful.
Well, I don't think we're getting back inside. Do you have another plan?
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, that's all I can say at the moment. Sorry. But anyway, yes, where we're going. So, she won't give me any magic. I don't want to use my powers because you don't want to cross her. Oh, okay. Bye. Might cover thing. But anyway, do I use my powers on her? I feel like if I use my powers, will she just get angry?
Maybe I could ask Athena? Hecate did say I get her permission later.
I'm sure, but how much later is... do you hear what I'm hearing?
Oh, wait, is that the Minotaur?
Oh, he's still here. I had to run the entire...
Why is the Minotaur British?
Did Pan send you? Please tell me Pan sent you. I need your help so bad.
Yeah.
Yes, Pan did send me. Technically.
I'm so glad you're here. If you help me, I promise I can help you too. I really can.
Okay.
It has to be you. I am so in love with my dear sweet Kate. I just don't know how to tell her. Please help me tell her.
Okay.
Let me get this straight. You're in love with Hecate. That Hecate.
Oh, mate, Kate is... She's just the best.
Aww.
She knows everything and she always smells so good.
That's so cute.
She's so nice to me and she doesn't even have to be. Oh, we got stuck in the tower together because we can't live in the mortal world. I know I could make her happy. Well, I want to try. Oh, won't you help me?
Do you really call Hecate Kate? Off topic, I know, but I have to ask.
Well, sometimes she has to go into the mortal world for a short time and do things for Athena.
And...
Well, she had to make up a magic disguise, you know, a new identity.
Of course.
I thought she should give it a proper name.
Of course.
You suggested Kate?
Kate.
Yeah, she really liked it.
Oh, this is so
Thank
sweet.
you, Asterion.
I like where this is going.
have you tried, I don't know, talking to her about how you feel?
I take that as a no.
I don't have the words. I've tried. Every time I end up knocking over a table or killing a cat or talking about how sometimes meat has that grisly texture I don't like.
You killed her cat? Oh, no.
No, it wasn't hers.
It was a small cat. I panicked. I'm just not good at words. I'm really not good.
Are you really the Minotaur? Like, the monster who roamed a maze and ate people?
And is supposed to be dead?
Well, my father locked me up in a labyrinth, but I never ate anyone.
Okay.
Well, that's good.
Yay.
Theseus. But he was a bellend.
Yes, that sounds right. It's a bellend.
Okay, so you're in love
I really like the
What
Minotaur.
is it you think I can do?
A muse knows about poetry and the heart and how to make words beautiful.
Yeah.
All I want is to ask her, but I need good words. You know, please say you'll help me.
Of course.
Hecate might say no. You know that, right?
Well, she probably will. I mean, she's Kate. And I'm me.
Aww.
But just once, I'd like to be able to ask her, you know, to say it out loud instead of thinking it. I'll still help you. No matter what she says. I promise.
Okay.
I do this and you'll help me in return, right?
Athena made Kate swear she's not allowed to say anything about what happens at the tower. But she never made me swear.
That's
Maybe
fair
she never
enough.
thought anyone would ask. But I'll tell you, even if Kate doesn't like it, I'll tell you.
If I do this first.
If you help me, any trouble will be worth it.
Okay, I have an idea.
You do? Well, you do?
Yeah.
You, my bullish friend, are gonna sing your little heart out.
Ha!
Grace always has the best ideas.
We're gonna make it sing.
I'll set up a vibe and you go for it.
I'm not great at words. I'm more of a dancer.
Just speak from the heart. Be honest. You can do it.
Mm-hmm. Let's do this.
You cast a spell on me.
Oh.
Literally, obviously. But I feel in some way
Oh, this is.
you and me are meant to be. 'Cause you put a hex on me.
Oh.
You didn't do it to me directly. I'm not blaming you specifically, just that metaphorically. Shit, can someone help me?
It's okay. Okay, what are some of the things you love about her?
Come on, you can do this, buddy.
Hecate, with you there's so much to love. Oh, I'm not saying you're fat. Oh, Katie, to me, you know you in rapture?
Ooh, good word.
I like that one.
Pallid skin, your lips are so thin, your love of books.
Asterian, I have but one thought. Why is it that you seem so distraught?
Oh.
Saying you're in love with me. You couldn't possibly. Really?
Oh, you're doing great. Give it another go.
Come on, you can do it, buddy.
You've cast a spell on me.
Hmm?
It's a feeling that's killing me. But let's say categorically, oh Katie, it's just you and me.
Yeah, let Hecate speak.
I cannot hide from my reality.
Hmm.
I can't help but think it's best that you.
Oh.
I feel so little joy. My want is to destroy. You will come to resent me. I'm truly fond of you. Yet now it appears that you love me.
Hmm.
How can you be so sure? What is my allure? Tears are near certain.
I could never make you cry.
It's not my tears I fear. What if I lose you?
Oh.
I feel so powerless.
Let me be crystal clear. Do you believe this love of yours shall persevere? Despite all it won't face, it won't disappear. My virtues are few, and if we see this through, the pain that we share may be too severe.
Oh, of course she sings my song better than I do. Help me! This is a disaster. Grace, help me!
Hecate, if you don't mind, I'll take the floor because I feel obliged to help this minotaur. He's a bit absurd, he gets stuck on a word, but he flies like a bird when you walk in the door.
Oh.
Love of your life be right under your chin. Well, there's no need to guess, he's already moved in.
Please understand. understand, Grace, it's not him I can't face. My heart is a difficult place to admire. Hot coals at its core, burned so many before, yet he carries this torch, unaware of the fire. I'm tempted, but what you're all telling me is nothing will go wrong, for it's destiny. Have you truly considered this carefully? That magic takes a toll, and if you lose control, the cost is paid by reality. Is my heart worth everything going amiss? I cannot protect you from the dark abyss, so don't dismiss, just resist.
You think that I don't know the darkness inside of me? You know the stars, but do you remember your history? I love the person I have become. You changed me. Come with me. Come with me.
Aww.
Come with me. Come with me.
Asterion,
Kate?
it seems you've cast a spell on me.
Aww.
You will not regret this.
Not yet. It is written. You've cast a spell on me. To think I shall have my own story. You've cast a spell on me. And we shall write it together. You've cast a spell on me. A tale of romance and glory. You've cast a spell
And on me.
But do we have enough leather?
Level.
Cast a spell on me.
Yay.
Well, that was diverting. You felt this way the entire time, Asterion, and you said nothing?
I didn't think I was worthy. I mean, look at me. I'm only, you know, half a man.
You
Aww.
have been a devoted friend over the long and lonely years, Asterion. I only wish I had realized sooner we could have been more. As for you, Grace, I thank you for arranging this diversion, however it came to pass.
No problem.
I don't get it. Didn't you know this would happen? Wasn't it written?
Of course it was. It was also written that I would be unaware of Asterion's feelings until he spoke them to me.
But you knew that.
I follow the rules. It is written.
That is fair enough.
I'm glad to see someone happy, finally.
That would be me.
I am also not displeased by this course of events.
He.
Wow, look at you. Living the wildlife.
Come, Asterion, I wish to speak of this further, and find an appropriate outfit.
Oh.
Hey, wait for me outside, yeah?
Hmm.
How long are we supposed to wait? It's been over an hour.
I'm sure it's fine, Grace. I doubt the Minotaur would break his promise.
What did...
Say, what'd I tell you?
Whew. You still here? I'm sorry. Kate had a lot to say.
Everything's okay, I hope?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it was so wonderful. Kate just wanted to talk about feelings and that, which, well, neither of us are good at.
That's fair enough.
Right, so, I suppose you want to know how Calliope broke into the reliquary that night.
She did what?
Hey?
No, we didn't know anything about that. Do you mean the night she died?
Oh, well, I thought you already knew. Yeah, the night Calliope died, she broke in somehow.
Why?
Thing is, we know she didn't take anything or even touch anything. I just remember the alarms, and I chased after her.
You chased Calliope, but did you ever catch up with her?
No. If I'd have caught her, I'd have brought her back and Kate would have gotten answers out of her. All I know is that she was hurt, bleeding bad, but I don't know why. I wanted to help her, but she got away in the fog. Then I ran into Medusa.
Wait, what?
Wait, Medusa?
Medusa? Here?
Yeah. Well, she's not normally here. I think maybe she was chasing after Calliope too.
Right.
Did you say the reliquary has alarms? Like burglar alarms, cameras?
Oh, no, nothing like that. It just has a lot of protections. You know, magic.
Of course.
I don't know magic, actually.
Oh, well, it's just meant to keep the dangerous stuff from being touched. It was set off, so something happened in the reliquary. We just, don't know what exactly.
Okay.
How do you know Calliope didn't touch or take anything?
Kate knows everything in the reliquary, right down to the last book. She's been looking, but she can't figure if anything was touched. It makes her so mad not to know. And it made Athena pretty mad too.
Wait.
Athena got involved?
Yeah, when Kate finally told her, Athena wants Kate to keep investigating, but it doesn't look good.
What was Medusa doing here?
She was chasing after Calliope too, I think, but she wouldn't say why. I asked. She never got into the reliquary though. She was just out here in the fog.
Couldn't Medusa have broken in like Calliope did?
Yeah, but I chased Calliope from the reliquary. If Medusa had been there, I would have seen her.
Those alarms don't go off if someone breaks into the reliquary? They don't detect intruders?
Well, normally nobody does that.
Calliope did. Someone else could have.
Yeah, but the alarms are just to protect all the books and relics. That's it.
Right.
Whatever Calliope did here, it was enough to set off the alarms. That's all I know.
Athena knows what happened here the night Calliope died?
Yeah, Kate told her a day or so later, I think. We didn't know Calliope died that night, though.
What? Athena didn't mention it?
Nope. Not that that's weird. She's not the chatty type, you know? She came in all quiet and cool, wanted to know who was here that night and what Calliope might have wanted.
Why is she doing her own investigation?
Kate to silence. Not me, though. Guess she's not as smart as Kate.
What relics are there? Maybe Calliope was looking for one, but couldn't find it before...
Yeah, that I'm not supposed to say.
Do you have the golden fleece, the shield of Zeus, the sword of Damocles? Is it suspended?
You know a lot about that stuff for a mortal.
So it's all real.
I can neither confirm nor deny any of that. All I know is that nothing got used and nothing got taken.
That's fair enough.
How could Calliope have been wounded?
It couldn't have been Medusa, like I said. She never got close.
But Calliope was wounded inside the reliquary?
That's where the blood was. We don't have anything that would attack anyone, though.
So someone else. But they did it inside the reliquary.
Okay.
If so, they vanished after.
This means Calliope came here the night she died. This is where she was attacked.
But we don't know by whom.
We know Medusa was here. She might even have been involved.
I'm gonna be honest with...
She's super scary, but, you know she works for Athena, right? I thought maybe that's why she was here, but Athena said she didn't know about it.
That does seem suspicious.
If that's all you need, then I have to go. Kate will be so mad if she finds me gone. Good luck, Muse.
Thank you.
You okay there, friendo?
I'm just thinking about Calliope. What happened to her here? Whatever she was trying to do, she probably didn't succeed. She ran from here, dying, maybe straight to our apartment.
because you were her last hope.
Yeah. What if she hadn't made it? She must have known.
One thing at a time, Grace. You'll figure it out. I know you will.
I guess so. Next thing is to go back to Pan. Tell him his favor is done.
What an adventure.
Sorry?
You're just lucky, Grace. Luckier than you think. You go do what you have to, and I'll meet you back at the apartment, okay?
Okay. Yo, Pan!
I hope you're here, because I don't know where else to look for you.
Of course I'm here, Grace. Where else would I be but amongst the trees and the wild things?
Don't you anywhere?
I really must thank you, by the by. Asterion is simply over the moon, and he's already repaid me with this select tome from the reliquary.
Hmm?
That's why you did all this? Because you wanted some book?
Not just some book, but a tome from the forbidden depths.
I doubt Hecate would be pleased.
Oh, most assuredly not. Neither would Athena, which makes it all the more delicious. I trust you got what you needed. More grist for the mill of your innocence, as it were.
Yeah.
It's quite the coincidence. The place you sent me just happens to be the place Calliope was attacked.
That is quite the coincidence. You must be very grateful.
It's just hard to trust a coincidence that big.
You have no reason to be suspicious. I know nothing of what happened to Calliope at the reliquary. I suppose the question at the heart of this is, do you believe me?
You're enjoying this, aren't you? This tit-for-tat back and forth.
I'll enjoy it if you're enjoying it.
Oh, flirty time!
I'm not enjoying it.
Woo!
Oh my, aren't you a delight? Even if you haven't answered the question, don't think I didn't notice. I've never lied to you, Grace, and I never shall. If you're looking for innocence, however, well, I'm afraid that's one thing I cannot provide.
Of course.
What if I discover you're lying to me after all?
You'll do what you do, and I'll do what I do, and we'll see where that takes us.
That's fair enough.
I hope it's somewhere good. Somewhere I'm not on trial.
Oh, my. You do know how to spoil the mood, don't you? If I can make a suggestion, live the high life. Throw caution to the wind.
That's your suggestion?
And why not? It's the same as when I first met you, Grace. You can enjoy being an idol. Simply follow my lead.
You know what? Why not?
Why not?
See now, this is why I like you. Such a sense of the inappropriate.
Shh. Oh, we're doing a song? Yep.
It is an ugly business, living among the gods. You'll always twist an arm, even if you're trying not to. And so I say, let's do it. The world, it needs that guy who is prepared to move the pieces in from every side. All of the world's on the edge of a knife, so I choose partying. There's no need for strife. So dance, little Gracie, come, won't you dance? Only so much of your life's in your hands. Haven't I helped you? The rest is chance. So come on, let's have this dance. So what, the call was close. We're both alive and well. We'll live to fight another day, as far as I can tell. And even if you don't, and I expect you won't, I promise you'll be glad you spent the night with me.
Oh.
So dance, little Gracie, come, won't you dance? Only so much of your life's in your hands. haven't I helped you? The rest is chance. So come on, let's have this dance.
Do you really think I'm so hopeless? Or is it you who's afraid to show me how you really feel?
Oh.
Don't be like that, Grace. We both know this is who I am. I can't change, so take it or leave it. I won't repeat it. I'm only here for the dance.
You don't have any hope for me, do you? You're just taking what you can get before it's over.
I've seen this story many times, Grace. I've told this story many times. And it always ends the same way. You're hoping to find Medusa, I expect.
Changing the subject? And how do you even know about that?
I'm just trying to be helpful, Grace. In my way. You'll find Medusa at a dingy little club appropriately named the Viper's Nest. Give her my regards. But do be careful if you call on her, Grace. Medusa is a hideous monster and should be treated as such.
Okay. Let's do Aphrodite's party next. Oh, look, it's Apollo. Hey, buddy.
Fancy party? Check. Bunch of strangers?
Check, yeah.
Grace totally not dressed for the occasion? Check. Now, if
Huh.
only I knew what I was supposed to be doing here.
Grace? You're here.
Yeah, I'm invited, aren't I?
I'm just surprised you even knew it was happening.
Persephone said I should come to this. Whatever this is.
Persephone didn't tell you? Why am I not surprised?
It's awake, isn't it?
I don't like the sound of that. What am I missing?
It's awake.
You don't have any of Calliope's memories, right? No deja vu recollections that aren't your own?
No. Should I have?
Not right away. For a while, you won't remember anything. We call it the veil. In time, the veil will start to lift, slowly at first, but eventually you'll remember almost everything Calliope did.
Okay.
Seems like the sort of thing you should tell a new idol.
New idols are usually chosen. You would know about this already, except
Calliope was murdered.
remember how old we all are. There are so many memories. So the veil lifts gradually to protect you. Eventually, it's like a flood. It becomes difficult to separate what's you and what's them, and all who came before them.
You're saying I won't be me. I won't be Grace. Will I start calling myself Calliope?
Maybe. Eventually, most of us do, but most of us were chosen and prepared.
And I didn't choose this.
I
Okay.
understand. Take some time to let it sink in. If you like, we can talk about it later.
What does this have to do with the party?
Aphrodite hasn't been the same since we came to the New World. She has horrific memories of what she endured during the war.
Oh.
Passing on her eidolon is a way to forget, for a while. That's what this party is for.
Oh.
When you say she's gonna pass on her eidolon, you mean...
She's going to die, yes, and pass her soul on to a chosen successor.
Oh.
in front of everyone?
We're here to help, Grace. To make it easier for Aphrodite to do what she feels she must. We're here to say goodbye. At least for a while.
This isn't the first time Aphrodite's done this. She's held this kind of gathering before, right?
This is her 4th, I think, perhaps 5th.
So every time the veil, whatever you call it, when it starts to lift...
Aphrodite's memories return, and eventually it is too much. We gather to pay our respects and to honor the past. Well, she still remembers it.
Wait. Persephone said Calliope always refused to come to these parties.
She refused on principle. Everything Calliope did was on principle. She believed Aphrodite was indulging her sadness, wallowing in it. She thought Aphrodite should try harder. It was a point of contention between them. Aphrodite will be grateful you're here. Trust me.
Okay.
Do you support what Aphrodite is doing here?
It's not my choice to make, Grace.
Yeah, but you must have an opinion.
Eventually you will remember what we experienced during the war. And eventually you will remember that what Aphrodite experienced was far worse.
Okay.
If this is the mercy she requires, I will not tell her she should not take it.
Okay, so what did Aphrodite want Calliope to do? What does she want me to do?
Well, knowing Aphrodite, she'll want you to make a production of it all. She's not here just yet. Until she arrives, I suggest mingling.
Okay.
Mingling.
Mingling!
Mingling. Talk to
Oh,
Eros.
Eros.
Or we can talk more if you like. Just try to relax, Grace.
Sure, yeah. Relax. That's what this party is for, right?
Just going to talk to Eros, the god of sex.
Grace.
Hey, Eros.
Farewell.
Nice to...
Said evening not so green.
I'm more festive this time round.
Okay.
What do you think?
Aphrodite will be so happy.
Anyway, how you doing, Tut?
It means so much, you have no idea.
Are you okay? You seem a bit...
Every time she does this, I don't know how to handle it. I almost want to run upstairs and demand she stop. Remind her that this never works. Sorry, I shouldn't unload on you. It's been a bad...
No, it's understandable.
Hey, I understand.
Farewell.
This can't be easy.
Said in good thanks, hope you are well.
Yeah, I'm doing well. I mean, I can't wait until the year's over and done with, I'm going to be honest. But apart from that, I think I'm relaxed, I'm enjoying myself. Just been a very busy month. So, busy year so far. So hopefully things just calm down a little bit next year.
That sounds awful.
So, I've been having a lot of fun as well. I hope the same to you, bud.
Again. And I'll watch it all. Again.
Is it okay if I ask what happened? I don't mean to pry, but I'm new. I really don't know.
No, it's okay. I wouldn't usually talk about it, but I know you don't mean any harm.
Farewell. Said same here, last few months have been crazy for VR releases, never worked on reviews so much, haha.
He missed out on the first world-spanning war, you see. So he was damned if he...
Which is great, and more VR games the better, man.
He found some jackbooted mortals, so full of...
Still haven't got the Oculus Rift 3, though.
And he told them about the idols. Then they came for us. Took us completely by surprise. Some they killed, but Aphrodite, her they captured.
Oh.
Oh.
Farewell.
Oh.
Said and now starting another playthrough of Resi 4. Now it has hit the VR mode on PSVR 2.
Nice. I mean, I'm not interested in the PSVR 2. I mean, I'm not interested in the PSVRs in the first place because I mean, there's a couple of good games, but you can guarantee that sooner or later it's going to show up on a Steam, and once they're on Steam, I could do it on Oculus, and yeah.
Aphrodite was captured, but she's here now. So she must have escaped.
She didn't. Do you know the name Hephaestus?
No?
No. Should I?
God of smiths. He could make anything, any tool or weapon. He was Aphrodite's husband, and he adored her.
Okay.
When he found out the mortals were torturing her, he went mad. He was determined to save her.
Wait, they tortured her?
Nothing extreme, I'm told. They were too frightened, but they were also determined to wring every last secret out of her. So, who knows how long that fear would have lasted. Thus, Hephaestus made a deal.
Said here not many VR modes keep exclusivity on PSVR 2 unless they are in-house games. They don't seem to like letting them onto other platforms.
Yeah.
Then this deal is how Aphrodite survived.
It's how we all survived. It's what brought us to the new world. Hephaestus saved us all. We never saw him again. That was the deal. He would leave, make their precious weapons, and never look back. Aphrodite never even got to say goodbye.
Oh.
It's funny, because Aphrodite didn't even like Hephaestus when they were married. She seemed to resent every minute they were together. But now he's all she can think about.
Is there no other way? Does Aphrodite really need to...
To die? I've asked that so many times. She's tried magic, drugs, psychotherapy, meditation, everything we could possibly think of. But for a while, she'll deny anything's wrong. It all seems fine, and I start to hope. Maybe this time will be different.
But it never is.
Begin and the memories return. More with each passing day until...
It's too much.
I hate it, but I see her agony. I can't deny her this.
Maybe I just don't understand, but... Isn't this... like suicide?
Some of the idols have committed suicide.
Oh.
They let themselves die without passing on their eidolon.
What happens?
What you'd expect. They're gone. Forever.
Just floats away.
Mother says she can't do that. She won't. Not until she sees Hephaestus again, I suspect. Not that what's happening here is anything casual. She still has to die. For a while.
What is my part in all of this? I'll help if I can.
Aphrodite loves drama. She always has. She wants us here to... well, to remember. To celebrate our history. She'll ask you to use your power as part of the celebration. Could you use it to inspire her?
I can't force anyone to do anything they don't want to, Eros.
That's not what I'm asking. I believe that deep down, she doesn't want to do this any longer. She must see it isn't working. She just needs the strength to try.
But...
or I hope that's all she needs.
What if you're wrong? What if she decides not to do this and it keeps getting worse?
Then I'll be with her, to help her reach the other side.
If she can.
Yeah. If she can. It's a lot to ask. I'll understand if you can't. All I want, one way or another, is to get through tonight.
Let's talk to Apollon.
I know all these people, Grace. For as long as I can remember, I've known. Yet sometimes I feel that I don't know any of them at all. Or they me.
I spoke to Eros. He's pretty broken up over all this.
Oh, poor Eros. Each new successor, his hopes rise up once more. And then he watches the new Aphrodite crumble. Piece by piece. Only to start all over again. It's so different from the olden days. Once he was the eternal disaster, and Aphrodite kept constant vigil over him.
No, it's the opposite.
Maybe he feels like he owes her.
I think he's followed her into a dark void, and somewhere, deep down, believes he deserves no better.
You don't enjoy these family gatherings, do you?
Are they family gatherings? Like what Mormons have?
You call each other sister and brother and mother.
Well, yes, but...
And you've been together like 100 times longer than I lived with my family. All you're missing is a drunk uncle everyone has to apologize for.
Where is he?
That would yes, I feel very much out of place.
Why is that exactly? Wouldn't you feel more like you belonged after 1,000 years together?
Is your assumption that all those centuries bring great wisdom?
Don't they?
We get older. If we have more to forget, we hold grudges longer, but wiser. No. Not so far.
I should get back out there.
Let's do it. Might as well wait for Aphrodite. Oh, here she comes. So her successor.
My family. Having you all here, gathered once again to see me off, it moves me more than I can say. My loves, my darlings, my dearest friends. And you. Oh, my dear sweet thing. I dare not hope that you, with all your troubles, might sing me to my sleep. Yet here you are. Yet here she is.
It's lovely to meet you, Aphrodite. Probably like this time.
Ah, yes. Poor Calliope. Such a loss to us all. I shall miss you dearly. To have come so far. No, it doesn't think about. It's too much. Is this really the news? Oh, what manners I have. Grace. Grace. The lovely mortal woman who shall tonight become the new me.
Hi.
My name's Venus, and yes,
Oh.
it really is Venus. Nice to meet you, Grace.
Wow.
Hi. I have to admit, it'll be weird watching this happen the proper way.
Because I'm chosen?
Yeah. I wasn't. Not like this, anyhow.
Yeah, Lady Aphrodite told me. I'm so sorry, that sounds awful.
Yeah, it sounds awkward.
So much time for you lovely to speak later. Now, we must prepare for my departure.
I just want to say, I'm really sorry that this happened to you. You need to do this.
Oh.
In our dreary world, and yet already possessed of such earnest purposes.
She takes this task seriously, Aphrodite.
Apollo! Oh, you come after all.
You look remarkably well, cousin.
I've had a great deal of time to prepare. I assure you that would not be the case. As for you, Grace, Have you gathered the true purpose of tonight's gathering?
I couldn't say.
An honest answer, I suppose. Some say it is about pain, for I have known pain. Some say it is about love, for above all things, I have known love.
Yeah, well, you're Aphrodite, for crying out loud.
Tonight is about memory. Memory I want to lose. But first, I shall honor it. Go, enjoy the gathering, Grace. Tell me when you're ready to begin.
Let's talk to Venus then.
I should apologize, Grace. Saying that I was chosen like I'm somehow more special, I really didn't mean it that way. I hope you can... I'm sorry. It looks like I'll be doing that a lot. Lady Aphrodite said I'm ready, but I don't know.
Having second thoughts? If so, now's probably the time to mention it.
I would never do that to Lady Aphrodite. I'm just nervous.
That's understandable.
If I can ask, what does it feel like after it happens? Do you feel different?
I'm not sure. It happened so fast, I didn't know what to think. Calliope died, and then all this happened.
You didn't remember anything? About her? Who she was? She was just gone?
Yeah. Isn't that the point of all this?
I just wanted to be sure. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it could be real.
How do you know Aphrodite exactly?
So I was working at this homeless shelter, right?
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, and she came in with one of the older residents. And she was there in this, like, amazing dress. And she's sitting with this guy and really listening to him. Like, they were old friends or something.
More than likely.
I just thought, what is someone like her doing in a place like this? So, I just went over and introduced myself.
That's it? Just like that?
Yeah. She came back to the shelter a few times, but by then, I guess she'd taken an interest in me instead.
Oh.
Are you really okay with all this? You know what's gonna happen, right?
I saw a lot of people in crisis at the shelter. I knew something was wrong with Lady Aphrodite. She's in so much pain, Grace. She won't let you see how much. Girls call me one night desperate. She wouldn't stop screaming. She didn't know where she was. She's a good person, Grace. A good soul. She deserves mercy.
Yeah, but there's a limit.
I get that you want to help Aphrodite, but do you really want to be her? To be an idol?
At first I thought, wow, this is too good to be true. Who wouldn't want to be a god? Later I realized they're not all powerful. They don't know everything. They're lost. Do I want to be that? Will I be that when the memories return? I don't know.
So why go through with it?
Because Lady Aphrodite needs me. Maybe, just maybe, if I'm added into the mix of all the people she's been,
Yo. No, I am winter flavored. How you doing, Tucker? You like the blue look? I'm gone with the frosty look. Well, at least until the end of the month, and then I go back to my usual green. But no, this is my Christmassy winter look this time, and I am actually it's even the void has frozen over as well. So much ice around here. This is what happens when you leave portals open. But we need to leave them open because it's how what certain somebody can get around during that one particular night of the year. He's got his own special portals. Mini GD just likes to keep them open for the whole month. I don't know why. I think he just likes to, he keeps eating the snow. That's what it is. He says his favourite is Canadian snow. I don't know what that means.
Fat Canadian taco. Said don't open Canadian portals.
There's always Canadian portals. I had to kick a moose out the other week. Those things are scary, I'm going to be honest. Bloody moose.
Fat Canadian taco. Said any geese.
No, the portals don't. So surprisingly, geese can't travel through portals. They bounce off them. Who knew? I did because I've seen it. That's why every time you wonder why is that geese just falling out of the sky for any reason? Running to a portal. Because I don't trust geese.
I don't think I'll have a chance to talk to Aphrodite. Not before, you know.
Not surprising. Surely Persephone must have realized that.
How? She's never been to one of these things. Anyway, I'm not sure what I'd do now.
You have two choices, Grace. Either you do as she asks and sing her to her rest.
At which point Venus won't have Aphrodite's memories yet.
Or you somehow convince her to remain with us and hope she's grateful.
And doesn't regret it. Or get angry at me for ruining her party.
Do what you feel is right. It's a risk either way.
Have you spoken with Venus? She seems really...
Nice, earnest, a genuinely good person.
Yes!
Yeah, I suppose.
Every time.
It's not an accident. Ever since the war, Aphrodite has sought out the kindest, the most innocent souls to be her successors.
Okay.
She chooses them because she believes that over time, it might make her a better person. A more worthy person.
Wouldn't it be better if she chose people who were, I don't know, more resilient?
I suppose that depends on your definition of strength, Grace.
I should get back out there.
So I've got to make a choice here. Do I... Oh, God damn it, that's going to be a fun choice. Do I stop her from doing the ritual fully? Or do I let it happen and lose my opportunity for some advice?
I have tried so hard, fought for so long, but in the end...
It doesn't even matter!
But before I go, I would like us all to remember the sacrifices that brought us here, to this strange new world. This time, it is with the help of our lovely muse that we shall be guided.
Right, what are we doing here?
We let them rise. We let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong. We were wrong. Since the beginning we were hidden. We held court from up above. 'Twas the golden age of reason, and I the queen of love. But a plague of hate was spreading, and there were vultures standing by. Before we fell to our knees begging, we fell from the sky. We let them rise, we let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong. We were wrong.
revelry and rebirth, a family all together, till 13 million marching men cut us down forever. But Brother Ares made it happen. Joined their war without dispute.
Of course.
Now the once mighty immortals are just mud under a boot. We let them take our loved ones. It's what they wanted all along. We thought they were beneath us. We were wrong. We were wrong.
Focusing survival.
I see you have the power. It's a poisonous reward. My virtues only scorn me when I was once adored. Loved by every mortal, then ripped from paradise. No one suffered greater till he made his sacrifice. The man that I ignored saved me when I fell. Yes, the husband I abhorred rescued me from hell. I thought it was a joke when it was said to me. He struck a deal with our enemy's enemy. Made a secret weapon so my captors let me go.
Oh.
He gave up his freedom, leaving just a memory. And this love I'll never know is what he gave to me.
I can see everything, it's interesting why you feel so blue. Because of the horror show from long ago, there ain't no getting through. A husband who sacrificed and paid the price for you to be free. Wherever he is right now, you'd think somehow that...
Excuse me.
Sorry, I'm on a roll. I don't pretend to know the mind of a god. That's something I never thought I'd say. I'm not the only one here who wants to know. Is leaving now the only way to go?
I'm confused. Who are you? Thank you for sharing, little one. You're 80 years overdue. Now take your seat, you've had your fun. I think you'll find I'm a god. Making note of the staggering lack of help.
Oh.
And so no matter what you think you know, this ceremony is the only way to go. Apologies for the inappropriateness of the style that we're in. Nevertheless, let's push on and introduce to you all everybody's hero, Venus. She's my protector, and soon you will see. In just a moment, I won't be me anymore. No memory of war, in love like before, and you'll be adored. You cannot ignore, it's the only way to go.
You're letting them beat you again and again.
Only way to go.
Now look at your family, surrounded by friends.
It's the only.
I guess whatever you choose, it's so not the end.
So much
I don't know what to
said
do.
in silence,
She's
it's
onto you.
timeless, it's precious sympathy. Can
know
we,
anything
all honestly,
smattering.
modestly take a seat and breathe? Cause I'm that kind of a god. Prepare the girl for precious cargo. Just mad about their tragic puppet show. As my memory erases, so will all your faces. Oblivion's the only
go. The only way to go.
In the end, she had to choose.
Are you...
I'm fine. I'm still myself. I thought there'd be something more, that I'd feel her presence, but she's just... gone.
She'll be back. But she'll also be you. She'll be... different.
I'll try to be ready. I promise.
You'll get through this, both of you. Healing takes time.
Not if you keep resetting the clock.
Grace is right. I'm not Lady Aphrodite. But eventually, she and I will be one. Together, we will get through this.
I hope you're right. Before we go, Apollo tells me you were hoping to find some information about Calliope's death.
That is true, yes.
I'm not my mother, but maybe there's something I can tell you. Do you have any suspects yet?
I'm not sure. Calliope was attacked at the reliquary, so it had to be someone who had access.
So that's where she went. Calliope came to see Aphrodite and I that night. She was agitated, frightened even, but she wouldn't explain why.
Geese.
She said she had a plan. That must have been the reliquary.
A plan? A plan for what? What could she find at the reliquary that would help her?
Maybe she wanted a weapon. Something to defend herself with.
But she got inside and didn't take anything.
Even Hecate doesn't know what she was there for? I thought she knew everything.
I'm afraid I can't be much help, Grace. Few have access to the reliquary, and I have no idea even who they are.
If Medusa was there, I'd suggest asking her how and why. Lady Aphrodite was always suspicious of her true motives.
Come now, Venus. It's been a long night. I'll get you home.
Thank you for everything, Grace. Truly. It was a wonderful song.
No problem. Okay.
So, did they have anything helpful? Medusa. That's a rather dark name to unearth. Are you thinking of seeking her out?
Yeah.
I have to. How else will I find out what she knows?
You need to be careful, Grace. Medusa is not to be toyed with. Athena employs her as a spy master, a hound to do her bidding, a vicious hound at that. Athena's not likely to tell either of us where to find Medusa. I can't say for certain who would know. Are you all right, Grace? You seem troubled.
What Aphrodite went through, it's a lot.
Yeah, that's the funny thing about the life of an immortal. It never ends.
Wow. Way to really sell it, Apollo.
So, I have a question.
Yes?
I had an encounter with Pan before the gathering, and he spoke of you fondly.
Oh.
Am I correct in believing there's something there?
I really don't get him. Hot one minute, cold the next. You can never tell where he stands on anything.
It's none of my business, but no matter what I've said of Pan, his feelings run deep.
Oh.
Don't underestimate him, but also don't write him off. Not yet, anyhow.
Okay.
Give my regards to Persephone when you see her.
Will do.
Apollo. Always so dramatic. Well done, by the way. And cheers to you, Aphrodite. You shall be missed. For a few years, at least.
I still don't know if I did the right thing.
Well, it was never up to you, Grace. The choice has always been Aphrodite's. She's been in hell since the war. And you were only a visitor. I remember the last time I passed on my Eidolon. 1952. I was married to, well, I'd say you'd call him a gangster. More of a thug. A mean, vicious little thug.
What was the name?
Persephone saved me from him. Tore his head clean off.
Oh, wow.
But not before he fired a shotgun into her chest. My chest? Whatever.
Do you remember who you were before?
I still am her. Chastity, that is. You can see why I switched names. I remember being disgusted I was ever that weak. Persephone made me strong. But it never really goes away. We all have our sordid history, our personal horror, building up like sediment around our souls. You can't let it bury you, Grace. You are the only one who can keep your head afloat.
You're incredible. You know that?
There's no need to be facetious, Grace.
No, really.
And what of Pan? Is he also incredible?
Okay.
What he is incredibly frustrating and nothing at all like you.
I am incredible. It's true. It's good that you recognize.
Flirt.
Okay, I take it back.
Oh, you can't take it back, Grace. I would have thought you'd learned that by now.
Time for a song.
After centuries of cruel injustice, everybody working against me, every idol but for one, violent with apathy. We couldn't reach a resolution, but you and I, I'm queen of the underworld, and you, Grace, something seems familiar about you. Have we met some lifetime ago?
Maybe.
Gods like me don't have too much to hope for. The rules been fixed throughout the ages, so I have forged a daring path. I would like to make some changes. You see, we can win a revolution, you and I. I'm queen of the underworld, and you, Grace, you're lost, little girl. The first time we met, you called me that, and now I understand. Show it or not, I see your heart. You've got one big mouth on you, don't you? Yet it's me
Oh? Oh. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa.
Overstayed your welcome.
Oh?
Time to go home. Get out of here, Grace.
Let's go see Freddy. And then we are going to call it quits for tonight.
Hey, so what's the news, Miss Muse?
Muse.
Miss Muse.
Well, does a muse have a proper form of address? I just want to hear what exciting adventures you've been having.
Well,
She's so good.
Went to a party held by the goddess of love, and she died.
Man, I always miss the really good parties.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Sitting at home, just reading a book.
Which book?
Everything else okay, though? Do we know who the killer is yet?
Not just yet, no.
Okay, well, let me know if there's anything I can do. If I have to hustle to become your high priestess, well, so be it.
What are Kaz and Brian up to? You didn't tell them anything, did you?
No, I told them you came home, that you're okay, but that you're having a moment. They send their love.
Should we tell them, do you think?
What for? They have their own problems. Plus, Brian can't keep a secret to save his life, and Kaz is officially homeless.
Of course.
Crashing on Brian's couch?
Grace, you do know that Brian doesn't have a couch, right? Just some giant beanbag things?
Oh.
And where is Kaz
Oh.
Yeah, it's cute. They'll tell us when they're ready. But right now, it's best just to not mix them up in this.
Exactly how much do you know about the Greek gods, Freddy?
I know my Greek mythology, but what I've read clearly doesn't line up with who they are today. Or who they ever were, maybe.
Still might be useful. There's gotta be some truth to those stories, right?
Maybe.
Maybe? Who do you want to hear about?
I want to ask
Do you know
about...
anything about the Muses? Or Calliope in particular?
Yeah, for starters, there were supposed to be 9. Though I guess there are some sources that said there were only 4, maybe 3. Each of the muses had her specialty. Did you know that Calliope is supposed to be the muse of epic poetry? She inspired the Odyssey.
Oh.
Wow. I don't even like poetry.
Yeah, it was said her singing voice was unmatched. So they got that part right, at least.
Did she also lead the ancient Greeks in giant choreographed dance numbers?
No, but she once turned a bunch of snobby princesses into magpies, so there's that.
Wow.
What about Apollo?
Okay, so the prophecy stuff checks out. Apollo was god of the sun and light, but also kind of enlightenment in general. He's always talked about as this beautiful and cultured god involved with the arts and the music. He's kind of a Renaissance man before the Renaissance.
He's clearly had a rough time since those days.
Well, he was also a giant horn dog, Grace. I can list off like a dozen men and women Apollo has had as lovers, and there's probably more.
Weren't they all like that, though?
I mean, Apollo's no Zeus.
He turned into a goose.
Assaulted anyone as a swan.
Sorry, a swan.
And no, they aren't all like that. Our sun god had a reputation.
Yeah.
Tell me what you know about Persephone.
Honestly, she's the least like her stories. Usually, she's either a victim or just the wife of Hades, or both.
And that's it? She was kidnapped by Hades, end of story?
Pretty much. Her mother was so angry, she created winter. But otherwise, Persephone was just your average sweet and virginal fertility goddess.
You're right, that doesn't sound like her at all.
Must be hard to be defined by this one thing that happened to you thousands of years ago. I'd be pissed if everyone thought my story ended there.
Well, she is pretty pissed. That much is true. What about Athena? Is she really supposed to be the goddess of wisdom?
Sure, but mostly that's meant as tactical knowledge, Athena wasn't all sweetness and light. She was a warrior goddess.
Oh.
She was also the goddess of heroes. There are loads of stories where Athena helps guys like Odysseus or Jason or Perseus.
No female heroes back in those days?
Yeah, guess not. Women were the weaker sex, which maybe is why Athena was portrayed as being vindictive. She cursed Medusa, one of her own priestesses. She turned people into spiders, struck them blind, started the Trojan War. It's the whole thing.
Not being as wise as advertised is on brand for her, then.
What about Pan?
You said Pan was some kind of lust god, right?
Yeah, kind of. Pan's a god of the wild, and I guess that translates into a sort of lustfulness and earthiness, humping nymphs in the forest sort of thing.
And you don't like him?
Honestly, he's exactly what I'd expect him to be. All the stories say he's a lech and a beast. The Christians equated him with the devil.
Yeah.
Weirdly, he's also the only god who's supposed to have died, though it's never really clear how or why. Anyhow, there's a great statue depicting Pan having sex with a goat.
Huh?
Next time you see him, you gotta ask him about it.
I will. Oh.
Just how many of these gods are there? From what I've heard, lots of idols live around here.
Well, there are tons of minor gods in Greek mythology, hundreds even, depending on how you define them. Oddly, there's never any mention of the word idols in relation to them. Maybe it's like how people worshipped idols?
I sort of assumed it was related to the eidolon.
Which is a Greek word, but I think it means ghost. An image of someone after they die.
Makes sense.
Explains a lot, actually.
All the big names missing. Not just Zeus and Hades, most of the Olympians seem to be gone. Makes you think about what's been lost. But also, what might still be out there.
Yeah.
You think there might be other gods out there?
Well, there are all those gods the idols say wandered off. We don't know they're dead for sure, right? They could be living it up in Australia. Who would know? Then there are all the other mythologies, hundreds of cultures, each with their own pantheon. So what's so special about the Greeks? That only their gods are real, right? All those other pantheons could be living in secrecy, just like the idols. And that means they're hidden from each other, too. Oh, they could be everywhere and no one would know.
It's like a whole other secret side to the world.
Secrets.
That's cool, right? I hope I get to meet Ganesha one day. Or maybe Lakshmi?
I like her. I like...
How much of those stories are true?
I like Freddy.
I'm giving you the quick version. There are reams of textbooks out there covering all this, but even they rarely agree with each other.
Really? Nothing definitive?
Ancient Greece was 3,000 years ago, Grace. Not much information survived all that time, if it was even valid to begin with.
Yeah.
I should really apologize about the band. This kind of puts a dent in your plans, doesn't it?
You're right, Grace. How dare you sabotage my dreams? I am so mad I could spit.
You know what I mean. Nobody could have seen this coming, sure, but it's always been something with me.
Well, as I see it, there are two ways this goes down. One, neither of us gets back to the band. It was just a thing we did for a while before I founded a cult in your name. Or two, we get back to it and the band now has the Muse as its lead singer. Edge of Elysium becomes the coolest and most appropriate band name ever.
Ugh, I still really hate that name.
Look, Grace, you can't be the source of all the drama and name the band, okay? That's the rule.
That's fair enough.
You know what I find weird? That the idols have managed to remain completely secret all these years. Sure, they have magic and whatnot, but in all this time, nobody's found them out? Athena is that good?
Who says nobody has found them out? The way I see it, it's like UFOs.
Okay, I have to hear this.
So you could have real evidence that UFOs exist and that governments have covered it up and people still wouldn't believe it. Why? Because they'd get laughed at if they admitted it. Imagine the headline, Greek gods exist and are living among us. What website would even run that?
Yeah.
Weird conspiracy ones. Yeah, you're right.
Sometimes it's best not to hide and then...
That's enough questions for now.
You sure? I can talk all day. You know I can.
I'll check back with you soon, Freddy. Time for more mystery solving.
Yes. Well, there'll be more mystery solving next time round. Unfortunately, we do have to call it here. So we have to go. We are going to Medusa on the next episode. Don't know. Well, we're doing it next week, of course, as normal. But as for our plans, I don't know what's happening next week at the moment. I'm going to be honest. But for us, let's go back over to the chat page. And I have some music back on as well. I'm just going to bust my ears into... There we go. What do? Let me just close. Yes. There we go. Right, so that is it for Stray Gods, the role-playing musical for tonight. Of course, before we go, have another quick check of the schedule. So we are back tomorrow with Pokemon Scarlet's DLC. Part 2 comes out tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it so much. So either we are, it depends on what time it's coming out. Depends how the download goes, of course, for it. But either way, we do have something from the first part that we do have to complete first. And I've got actually captured 150 Pokemon from that dex itself. So we are playing Pokemon Scarlet DLC no matter what. So it's 9 PM GMT. Please join us. Other streams this week, Portal Pals on Saturday. At 2:30 AM GMT, and of course we have a random night on Sunday at 7 PM GMT. I have an idea what I want to play on Sunday. It depends if it is out for then, but either way, it's either going to be, we will think of something. It's just at the moment, annoyingly, it just says it's coming out this year. It's not giving me a date when. But of course, our streams, you can catch them on our twitch.tv/GDW2007 and youtube.com/CraveYourGames, where our VODs are and our premieres. Talk about premieres. We had Murder by Numbers come out yesterday. We have another one on Friday of the continuation of Paper Mario the Origami King. Of course, premieres do start at 5 PM GMT. Of course, if there's any changes, announcing what we are doing on the Sunday, when the schedule comes out, you can find us on Twitter or X at GDW2007. And when we go live, when the premieres go live, you can catch us on our Twitter handle at Crave Your Game. And of course, we are on Blue Sky, GEEEVT. So please come and join us. If you are on Blue Sky, please like and all the usual shiny bits and pieces. But anyway, I said that is it for tonight. For those who are on Twitch, let's have a see who is around. Let me do a quick whoop. Next time. We have got nobody. Wow, okay. So we are just going to be coldly leaving tonight, looking on here, which, I mean, is usual on the... So I don't think there is, actually. There is nobody on. So, not sure if any of the other Portal Pals are streaming tonight. Let me just have a quick check on the schedules. So, no, Karina is not streaming. I think Vivi is not streaming. She doesn't normally stream on a Wednesday. Let me just check Twitter. Let's do Vivi. She usually just puts her thing on here. Has she done a schedule this week? What has she been putting on here? Schedule. Where is your schedule, Vivi? I don't think she's done the schedule this week. No, she hasn't. So I don't know if Vivi's streaming tonight. If she is, she usually does it around about 1:30 AM. So if she is, please go and join her. But I want to thank everyone for joining me for tonight. Of course, I have been GD, your favourite shapeshifting anomaly. And until tomorrow night, as always, to be continued. Good night, everybody.